Now to this, Niger's military junta says it will prosecute ousted President Mohamed Bazoum for high treason. A spokesperson said yesterday that coup leaders had gathered evidence to prosecute Bazoum for, quote, high treason and undermining the internal and external security of Niger. Mayeni Jones, with our partners at the BBC, is in Nigeria. She joins us now with more on this. Let's start with what more we know about these allegations that ousted President Bazoum and the possible penalties he could face.
Yes, late last night, a spokesperson for the junta came on national television and gave an address saying that, as you mentioned there, President Bazoum was going to be tried for treason, for undermining the country's internal and external security. He didn't give much more details than that, unfortunately, kept it very vague, potentially deliberately so. But I think it coming so soon after a group of Muslim clerics visited the junta, trying to broker some sort of peace deal. It seemed that we might be getting closer to talks with the regional bloc ECOWAS. To have this statement issued less than 24 hours later seems to indicate that the junta still intends to keep a very hard line against President Bazoum.
And we're hearing from other nations, too, including the UN, the U.S., raising concern, meaning over President Bazoum's condition. Can you speak to us about the latest on what you're hearing?
Absolutely. We're getting reports that President Bazoum seems to have lost a lot of weight. He's been detained with his wife and his 20-year-old son, which has a chronic health condition and apparently isn't receiving any care. His 34-year-old daughter is in Paris at the moment on holiday, so she wasn't detained, but she's given interviews. She's expressed concern over the state of health of her family. She says that they have very little to eat, only rice and pasta, that there's no electricity in the home, and therefore that the food in their fridge is rotting. The UN's described their detention conditions as inhumane and degrading. So by all reports, it appears that they're being kept in their home, but in very poor conditions.
Mayeni, help us understand what the path to peace might be here, because coup leaders have approved talks with the West African regional bloc, ECOWAS, but hours before they announced the potential prosecution of the former president, right, with these allegations. I wonder if that's just a type of positioning before the talks. Tell us where it all stands right now.
Yeah, it seems that both sides are kind of trying to push the line a little bit, push things to see how the other side will respond. We got the statement from ECOWAS last week saying that they were preparing a standby force, but since then they haven't shown any indication that that's been done, no indication that they might be trying to enter Niger. And then on the other side, you're seeing the junta leaders saying that they're open to talking to ECOWAS, but then issuing threats against the president who's under their detention. And I think this shows that at the moment, no one side really has the upper hand. Each side is trying to see what they can say to perhaps get the other side to budge a little bit. And this is concerning because it could mean that not much gets done. There is a stalemate. This is a region that is already very fractious. There's been a number of coups in neighboring countries since 2020, including in Mali and in Burkina Faso. And it's now creating this large belt of coups right across Africa, going from the west to the east of countries that are currently under military leadership. This is incredibly concerning for the wider region, but also for Europe, because this is a crucial migration corridor there. So the fact that both sides are not able to come to the table and negotiate, I think will be concerning to the international community.
This is such a complicated and fluid situation, Mayeni. Can you speak about whether or not there's been an uptick in violence involving jihadi groups in the region?
Well, it's certainly a region that has a big problem with groups affiliated to the so-called Islamic State, affiliated to Al-Qaeda. They've been wreaking havoc on civilian populations there for the last decade. It's led to the removal of French troops that had initially gone into the region, into neighboring Mali, to try and tackle the violence. They weren't successful. They've now been replaced in Burkina Faso and in Mali by forces from the Wagner Group, the Russian military group affiliated to the Kremlin. They've also had very little success in pushing them back. And therefore, any kind of political instability is a concern, because it could mean that these groups take advantage of the power vacuum to try and gain more territory and perhaps launch more attacks on civilians and on government forces.
All right, a comprehensive update there from Mayeni Jones in Lagos. Thank you.
Thanks.